And we are back here at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Phi Gamma Delta comes on top in the large fraternity championship. I'm lucky enough to be joined alongside WEGL member and now intramural football champion Jack Vesey. Jack, you're the athletic director for this Fiji organization. What does this mean for this Fiji squad?
This is big. As far as I know, in our 4 years here at Auburn, we have not won the large championship in football. You know, we've seen it get done in basketball before, but being able to get it done out here is a pretty neat feeling. It's very cool that they allowed us to play the championship game in Jordan-Hare. Very, unique experience, and it was a good time.
So, Pate throws the interception. The ball's at the 20-yard line. It's make or break time for the defense. Tell us what that was like, being in the huddle with the defense and stepping up there and sealing the deal.
The main thing we were telling each other was that, they still have to get 8. So even if they did get the touchdown, they have to get the 2-point conversion, which was something we had in the back of our mind. But also at the same time, we knew we weren't going to allow them to even get 6 was the plan. So going out there, we just kind of, just tried to keep our composure and get the job done. And, we did it, so it feels good.
Two-part question and last question. Who's winning in basketball this year, and what do you listen to on Monday nights?
I believe that Phi Gamma Delta is going to win in basketball again. I believe Auburn's going to win in March. And listen to Barners Before Bed Monday nights at 8.
You heard him, folks. Jack, congratulations, brother.
Thank you,
Go
Trey.
celebrate with your teammates.
Will do.
And everyone, we will be back shortly for the Men's Independent Championship. To wrap this one up here at Jordan-Hare Stadium, you're listening to WEGL 91.1.
And welcome back to Jordan-Hare Stadium for the final game of this Intermural Championship night. We have number 5, Royal Flush, taking on number 23, Freeze Warning. It's a cold one here, and I would say the freeze warning has definitely hit the fans in the stadium as I'm freezing. But it's going to be a fun one nonetheless. An underdog story in Freeze Warning facing off a top-seeded Royal Flush. I'm Riley Kelton. Along with me is Trey Atkins. Is this one? We got the cannons going for the T-shirt cannon. It's going to be fun and electric. Trey, how we feeling about it?
Glad to be back here for the men's independent title. We have a Cinderella run, it appears, with Freeze Warning, and Ethan Miller, the star player for Freeze Warning, is
on IR.
Not playing.
He is on IR. He's working our camera back here, and it's going to be tough for Freeze Warning to get here without him, as he is not on the team. He is the superstar of this team, and he's sitting back behind the camera drinking the Powerade bottles, not even on the field helping this team. That says something maybe about the team chemistry of Freeze Warning. I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, they've made an underdog run as a number 23 seed. That's the lowest we've seen so far in this championship game. Kudos to them to bringing it together at the end. But Royal Flush has been on a roll, and quarterback Brady Edwards is the star of the show on that side of the football. And we'll see how potent this offense can be.
Yeah, quite the accomplishment for a 23-seeded team to get to this point. Let's see if these teams can overcome this cold weather. Glad you got a jacket for this one.
Oh, man, I was in shorts. I was in and a polo, and I had the boys round up and bring me a pullover to keep me warm. It is windy. It is definitely a freeze warning, but maybe that's a sign for what we're going to see here tonight from the 23 seed freeze warning. Is it going to be an upset? Is it going to be a dominant victory? We're not too sure from what side, but its freeze warning is going to be in blue with the football first. Royal Flush in black. It is time to kick off here in Jordan Hare. I believe freeze warning whipping out some new jerseys for this one. The pennies, they haven't had them all year from my understanding. Lots of numbers out there, lots of high numbers. Lineman numbers, a 54 and 55. But they got the ball, and here we go. We are underway in the final game of the Intermural Championship as they get a hard count snap, and it looks like it's going to be a defensive offsides on Royal Flush. Getting the jitters going a little early, and that's a free first down.
Hey, I don't blame him. I'd be excited to play at Jordan Hare too.
Yeah, there's some
maybe
magic
a little
that
too
happens
much
here.
excitement.
There's magic that happens here, and you can be part of it. It's going to be first. It's going to be 1st and 1. That sounds really odd to say, but 1st and 1 to start off this one as freeze warning. Rolls out right, backs up. He's got some pressure on him. A jump pass, not going to catch it. Very smart move by number 54 over there to let the ball drop and not take the yardage. Pressure by Ryan McTighe on the edge, getting into the face of freeze warning.
Yeah, an early blitz right here from Royal Flush, pushing him all the way back towards their own pylon, and now they're stuck here on 2nd down.
And the snap rolls out right, jumps back to left, pass is caught. He's running. That's the first down. Next one, and he is going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. That's going to move the sticks, and it's going to be first down for freeze warning.
And it is quite a freeze warning inside Jordan Hare.
It is a freeze warning. We've seen the fans putting on, they're bundling up by the second as it goes. It's a little chilly out here. I'm freezing myself, but freeze warning is trying to heat up here, as ironic as that sounds, as there's a snap and he rolls out right. Pressure from the other side, dumps it off the 32. A little cutback and a tackle on the field, but his flags were pulled previously, and that's going to be a loss of, I believe, 3 yards on that one.
Yeah, a little tangled up there on the flag pulled. Nothing extra to it. You'll see that happen a few times as we've seen in previous games. Also, a little slippery on the field tonight.
Yeah, a little slippery and a little bit of contact there. Let him play. Let him have some fun out here as a pass is caught. On the left side, he's running, and a cut, and he's out of bounds. And that is going to make it 3rd and 5 here, 3rd and 6 for a freeze warning.
Yeah, what a play there to get to the outside. Ended up actually not getting his flag pulled. If he could have stayed in bounds, maybe churned in an extra 10 to 20 yards, but a crucial 3rd down we got right here.
Yeah, we saw the jump cut, but he couldn't keep those feet in. And here's the snap, 3rd and 5. Runs it right, rolls right, throws it right, and that's going to be a first down. Freeze warning, a gain of 6.
Yeah, and we hear that beautiful first down song as we've heard all night. It's always great to hear that.
And it's got to be special for these players out here to be on Jordan Hare, hearing the first down song for themselves. It's got to be a special moment for these guys. As it snaps off, he drops back, looks left, looks right, keeps dropping back, looks right, slings it, and it's caught down the field. He cuts left, cuts back right. He's going. That's going to be another first down and a tackle. 2-hand touch as his flags have fallen off, and that is going to be a first down for freeze warning. Goal to go from the 18.
Yeah, 55 on freeze warning, looking like Travis Kelsey out there with the slick moves and receiver-esque playing that tight end role.
Yeah, Royal Flush is going to have to do something, put a coverage on him, put a linebacker, a safety over top of him, because he has caught all the long passes here. As freeze warning has moved into goal to go as the snap is off. He looks left, rolls right. He's running, step, and it is dropped. A little too much velocity for that close of a distance. It's going to be a drop. 2nd and goal from the 18.
Yeah, it's one of those plays where you don't want to take the sack, but you don't want to get the grounding either. Unfortunately, the receiver was in the way of that dart, but it will now be 2nd down. Quick question, partner. If freeze warning were to win, does Ethan Miller get a T-shirt?
Absolutely. Ethan Miller deserves one. He's been the point of this team, as there's been a flag, as I believe the quarterback or a lineman was taken down. Flag in the backfield. We'll have to wait and see what that was. But back to what you're saying, Ethan Miller deserves a T-shirt. He has been the heart and joy of this team, and it seems like freeze warning's been playing in such a high manner in his honor because he's not been able to be on the field. Because he is the heart and soul of this team. They're playing to win for him. Those Navy T-shirts, one's coming Ethan Miller's way. They might even retire his jersey number after this one. And Ethan Miller over here telling us he's taking a hit to bring it to his family. He's keeping himself from the pride of Jordan playing in Jordan-Hare to keep the motivation for freeze warning as they are now 7 yards away from the goal line. Snap is off. He looks left, rolls right, straight into, and that is going to be a spike into the ground. I don't know if you're going to call that intentional grounding or not because there was not. I guess technically with your old lineman, you have receivers in the area. He spikes it in the ground.
And you got to give your flowers to this front line here for Royal Flush, getting to the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and we've seen some plays where he's had to get rid of the ball quite quick.
Yeah, we've seen some pressure from the Royal Flush line. What is freeze warning going to do to stop the pressure? And more pressure. Jump throw over the top and a PI coming on the goal line. Definitely too much contact from the defensive side. And this is going to be maybe a first down from this one or a third down. I'm not too sure what the rules are here in flag football. I know normally it's an automatic first down. And we'll just have to see what the referees do. The ball is going to be on the goal line. It is going to be first down.
Third down.
Half the distance to the goal, and it's going to continue third down. I thought I saw a one over there. That is my mistake. It is half the distance to the goal, not on the goal line anymore, and we are 5 yards away. 3rd and 5, goal to go. And a lot of pressure coming from Royal Flush. He rolls left. No one's there. He's going to reach the ball to the pylon. Touchdown. Freeze warning. 6 points. Put it on the board.
What a great play by the quarterback for freeze warning to get to that pylon and extend the ball over just enough to break the plane right here at the 14-20 mark. Let's see what they do in this point after attempt.
And it looks like they are going to go 4-1, which is the correct call. And what a great call from the quarterback to see that pressure. They rushed 3 for the first time tonight, Royal Flush, bringing the pressure, trying to get them back 4th and long. But he escapes left, sees the pressure immediately, and goes because it's man coverage and no one's there as he rolls right. And this looks going to be an easy pylon walk-in. Freeze warning, 7-0. How will Royal Flush respond right after this one?
Yeah, quite the play design there because I was fooled myself. I didn't even see him have the ball, and it obviously Royal Flush couldn't put a finger on it, and he just was able to walk into the end zone.
And we see some fans down here for, I don't know if this is Royal Flush or if this is for freeze warning, but we got signs in the fans going on. They're here for Royal Flush. The fan base is popping out, and they're expecting their team to bounce back right now.
The Flush Fanatics getting loud and crazy here.
I like the Flush Fanatics as we see a little trickery. 3 flips. They're going deep. What a toss. He's wide open. He catches it. He falls down. That is going to be a big play. Royal Flush, 40 yards on the dot. What a trick play. And wow, we have seen that potent offense and why Royal Flush is the 5 seed. What a play as we see the signs all in. Get them on camera. What a play, partner. What do we see there?
Can we talk about that throw from the wideout? On the run, about 40 yards on the dot, and a fantastic reception to get the ball to the 20-yard line.
And what a play. We saw 1 lateral, 2 lateral, a little reverse, triple reverse option as it's dropped back. He rolls right. He steps up, throws it on 1 foot. Tim Tebow action, but it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, the jump throw there to get rid of the pressure, just a little over the head of the receiver. Now they're stuck with 2nd and 20 to go.
Yeah, and if that offense looks anything like that first play, this is going to be no problem for him, but freeze warning responding there, getting some pressure, causing an incomplete pass. And Royal Flush is standing on the 20-yard line. Let's see what they do here on 2nd down. 2nd and goal to go, drop back, pressure, rolls left, a dive and a sack for freeze warning. For number 55, he's been doing it on offense, he's doing it on defense right here, and a huge sack to make it 3rd and 27 for Royal Flush.
Yeah, it's not common. You see a 27 yards away from the goal line on 3rd and goal, but let's see what this Royal Flush crew dials up. Maybe a fade to the back pylon.
Yeah, and it looks like they might need a little bit more of that hickory-dickory Jordan-Hare magic right here before Halloween as he rolls left, backs up right. He's really far deep. There was a sack, ball thrown up, swatted down, and it's going to be a flag. I'm going to believe that's going to be a pass interference, nearly getting a sack in the backfield. There's going to be a pass interference, I believe, on the defense. Jumping up over top, contact too early, you can't do that.
Yeah, I'm sure Royal Flush hopes this is a 15-yard penalty based on where they were, and almost a sack there towards the logo that would have had them even out of field goal range if field goals were possible. So quite the change of events here.
Yeah, we would have definitely, I think we would have saw a punt with it being 4th and goal to go from that midfield spot to maybe pin Freeze winning back, but they get the flag. It's PI. 3rd, oh, it is 1st down. Check down, 10 yards, and that is going to be a gain of 7 for Royal Flush.
And not to mention it was an automatic 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line. Very more manageable situation here.
Yeah, definitely. Getting that PI is a huge, huge call as a 2nd and 8 from the goal line. And the offense that looked like they were stalling out after such a big play gets a little life back from the help of Freeze Warning as it's the snaps off. He rolls left. Nobody in the open. Run it. Pump fake. Touchdown. Royal Flush, and they respond here in Jordan Hare.
I didn't know Patrick Mahomes played for Royal Flush. Getting to his left side, the pump fake to get the receiver in the air, and just the trot into the end zone with the chance to tie it up.
Yeah, and I thought this was all for Auburn students, but I guess we got a Texas Tech grad of Patrick Mahomes out there at quarterback as Royal Flush elects to go for 1 to try to notch this thing up at 7. It looks like, folks, we got a good one on our hands here this evening in Jordan Hare. As Royal Flush, they have lined up. Quarterback Brady Edwards looking. Talking to the O-lineman. Here comes the snap. Ball's off. He drops back. Rolls left. Some pressure. Easy. Nobody there. And just like Freeze Warning did, an easy run to the pylon for the touchdown.
Yeah, Edwards once again on the scramble. Quite the elusive quarterback. A little bit more legs between these two QBs than we saw in the last game. Something to keep an eye on for the rest of the games. We are now at the halfway point here in the first half.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns from scrambling quarterbacks. The extra point, a scramble the same direction for Royal Flush, and a scramble to the opposite pylon for Freeze Warning. So now that we know, we've seen 2 drives from these opening opponents. What do you expect to see from these quarterbacks as they're scrambling so much?
Well, more on the lines of the defense. I'm expecting someone to play spy a little bit to contain these 2 running quarterbacks.
As Free Warning snaps off, some pressure coming along the edge. O-line's doing a great job. Holds to the right. Linebacker comes up, and there's that spy you were talking about. Great call, partner, as there is a sack for Royal Flush, and it's going to be a loss of 2 for Freeze Warning. It's going to make it 2nd and 8.
Yeah, nothing much there the Freeze Warning quarterback could do. Made the play to get outside, but what a great read by number 13 of Royal Flush to get him down. I believe there's no yards gained or loss on that play, making it 2nd down.
2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 for Freeze Warning. Snap is off. Drop back. He's looking left. He looks deep. He's got him. It is caught. But there is a flag on the opposite side. Let's see what the flag is. It's going to be holding on the defense. That play is going to stand. What a big play for Freeze Warning.
Yeah, the and 1 there on the reception. I'm sure they would want to decline this, right? I'm not sure what the holding rule is in flag football, but I'm assuming that would probably be more yards.
Yeah, the penalties are a little different. I don't know if it tacks on or not, but the penalty is declined because I'm assuming it is just it is like normal football. You're holding either dissected or declined it 10 yards from the spot of the snap, but of course you're going to decline that penalty. It's going to be 1st down and 1 to go. And he gets the pass off, drops it, and a fumble, but in flag football when there is a fumble, it's a dead ball. You cannot pick up the fumble, and they're going to get a 1st down on that one as that was 1st and 1 from the 40, so they're at midfield. 20 yards to go for the next 1st down.
Yeah, bit by bit, just getting as much yards as you can, moving those sticks, sort of like the flag football version of the tush push. And now the chains are moved with Royal Flush having a chance to take a lead before the half.
Freeze Warning dropping back. Oh, and he gets a slam dunk pass to his, and he's still going, avoids the play. I don't even know what type of pass we just saw. I don't know if this is basketball, if it's football or not, but he just kind of slam dunked it over the O-lineman into the hands of his O-lineman as we have a player down on the field. And on that note, we would like to shout out our rec staff, our referees, and trainers out here taking care of our student athletes of our collegiate family that is Auburn. But if you would like to be a ref and be in Jordan Hare, you can be out here right now in Jordan Hare refereeing a game and getting paid to do it. If you would like to have this opportunity, reach out to the rec, and this could be you in Jordan Hare.
And all right, you are, Riley. Hello, folks. My name is Noah Phillips, Sports Director over here at WEGL 91.1 FM. We want to take an opportunity to thank the Rec for letting us do this calling game inside Jordan Hare. Living the dream, folks.
Absolutely. Living the dream we are, and here is it. We are back in action. Freeze warning. Pass number 55 once again, and it is a great tackle by Royal Flush to stop him from getting any extra yardage as no one was out there after him. And it's going to be 3rd and about 8 to go for freeze warning.
Let's give props to Noah Phillips real quick. Coming in here going shorts and a T-shirt might be the grittiest performance we'll see all day.
Absolutely. This takes hearts and guts. I failed out. I was in the same boat, but I dropped out immediately. Rolls right. Some protection, and that is a great catch. Toe tap and first down. Freeze warning. He did it with a lot of pressure on him, but he gets the pass off, and it is going to be a first down. Freeze warning with 6 and about 15 to go.
Yeah, great reception there on the sideline, getting both feet down and moving the chains at the 6-minute mark. I got a feeling this could be a high-scoring matchup, partner.
Yeah, offenses are out and they're shining. There was a flag on the play. It was holding defense. The penalty was declined. It's going to stand a first down and about 17 to go for freeze warning. 1st and 17, goal to go for freeze warning, but I believe what you're saying is right. It's going to be a high-scoring one as freeze warning drops back. Rolls right, no one there, and it's a wide-open receiver in the fingertips. Oh, and he bobbles it and drops it just a little bit too far on the outstretched hands as he was rolling right too far. 2nd down.
Yeah, what a great play to get outside the pocket and find the open guy. Just unfortunately maybe a little too long and just couldn't reel it in there to get the points.
And that was a great read by the quarterback. He was scrambling. He looked like he was going for it, had no intent to throw it. He looks up to his left as all the defenders crash down onto the quarterback scrambling. And left 55 wide open. He's been open all game. You need to bring a safety down if you're Royal Flush as the snap is off. He looks left, he rolls right. He's dropping back even more. A lot of pressure, almost get the sacks off, throws it to the O-line and is dropped again. And it's going to be 3rd down and long for freeze warning.
Yeah, fortunate there that wasn't an interception. As we saw previously, a lot of tipped INTs for both clubs in the previous game. Now 3rd and long here with their backs against the wall. 5 minutes left to go. Want to be smart.
Definitely want to be smart here with 4:45 to go in the first half. Freeze warning. They need a big chunk play right here. Wouldn't you say, partner?
Oh, yeah. Well, you got to shorten the field here. You don't want to take 2 long balls. Make this more manageable.
And freeze warning drops back. Some pressure. Misses the sack. Rolls right. He's got open grass. He's going to stay back. He's looking for a check down. He gets it over the top. He's open. He's going left. And it is going to be a down around the 7 yards away from the goal line. It is going to be 4th and goal from the 7 for freeze warning. What a play from the quarterback to see his running back out to the left leaking out.
Yeah, Barner, it looks like maybe the officials missed one as the quarterback for freeze warning. His flag was hanging on for dear life there. Fortunately for this club, they didn't see that, and they got a big gain, and now it's 4th and very short.
4th and 6, goal to go. It's all or nothing right here for freeze warning on this possession. Do you think they maybe go with a hard count, try to draw him off sides?
Well, it worked on the first drive. I'm sure that was a topic of discussion, but we'll see.
And here we go. He drops back and rolls left, rolls back right. He slings it to the end zone. He's got a man, and it's going to be a touchdown. Freeze warning on the goal line, catching it, outreaching the arms, and it's going to be 13-7. Freeze warning on their miracle run still.
Yeah, another great throw off the back foot. Finds his guy going across the middle and just sticks the ball past the pylon. Got his flag pulled right there at the inch-yard line, but doesn't matter. 6 points for freeze warning with the chance to add more.
And what a great awareness to have, to be running on the goal line so when you catch it, you're not short because his flag got pulled immediately. If he was 1 yard short, it is not a touchdown. It's a turnover on downs. Great awareness from freeze warning. It goes down to coaching. And I want to take Ethan Miller for that one because that came straight out of his playbook. As the wind is ripping, which you could probably hear through our microphones, the extra point. Pressure immediately thrown at the ground is going to be incomplete. The extra point is no good, and that's going to leave us at 13-7. Freeze warning coming down with 2 minutes and 40 seconds in the first half.
Yeah, great play design there from the Royal Flush defensive coordinator, if they have one, or whoever the Mike linebacker is, to get pressure on the quarterback. Absolutely no chance, just had to get rid of it.
And Royal Flush is going to take the ball here from the 15-yard line. If you're looking at the Auburn lines, it is from the 35-yard line, but is the 15-yard line on this flag football period. As the snap is back, he drops back. He slings it sidearm, incomplete into the dirt. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, once again, another great rush by the defensive line. Wouldn't be surprised to see the quarterback use his legs once again, as it was so effective on their last drive.
And then the snap is off. He rolls left. He rolls back right. Rolls, steps back to the left, slings it, and short arms it into the ground, looking for his O lineman for the check down. 3rd and 5 with 1:45 to go, as that clock is still running, as we are playing by the Alabama high school football rules of a running clock.
Big 3rd down here for Royal Flush.
And Royal Flush drops back. You only need 5. He goes short. He gets it, and it's dropped by his receiver. The flag was put immediately anyway. It would have been short. 4th and 5 for Royal Flush. 1:25 to go. What do you do? And it looks like maybe a penalty. A penalty is going to be on freeze warning, it looks like maybe.
That's a crucial call if it stands.
It looks like, I didn't see a flag down, but it looks like the referees are making motion. 2 penalties. Maybe it stands. It is still 4th down.
So the kicker in me is saying punt the ball here, play it safe, but if they were to give it back and freeze warning tacked on more points, this ball game might be over in the first half.
And I'm not sure what the call is, it looks like. It's still 4th down, all I know. Are they going for it? They are. 4th down. Here it is, a crucial 4th down early. Royal Flush rolls right. He rolls back left. He's in the end zone. That is going to be a safety for freeze warning. What a massive play. What a massive mistake for Royal Flush. Running back into the end zone, taking the sack, not throwing it away, but running that deep. You cannot do that this late. And freeze warning, 15-7 now, and they're going to get the ball back off a punt.
Yeah, an uncharacteristic play there by the QB. I didn't really see a signal there from the official, but the scoreboard indicates that it was a safety. I feel like this has to be rare in flag football, so I'm curious to see how the ball will align after this play.
And it looks like the ball is just going to be marched back to the 30-yard line for freeze warning. So they're going to take over, getting the ball back anyway. But they're notching those 2 points back, which is huge, because now if Royal Flush was to score a touchdown in the second half to open up as they get the ball first, they have to go for 2 to tie the game back up. So those 2 points are huge, because at the beginning they were in a spot to just go for 1 and take the lead. And freeze warning checks it down, and it's going to be a 2-yard gain. And it looks like maybe freeze warning just going to take this one to the half, not do anything crazy. Or maybe they're just trying to psych out the defense and work them up.
Yeah, maybe just play it short a couple times, then take a deep shot.
Freeze warning, snapping the ball, looking left, dropping short, hitch route open, and he is going to be down 3rd and 1 from the 39-yard line. 30 seconds to go left in this one, and it looks like they're moving a little quicker now.
Yeah, that huddle went by a little faster.
Snap, rolls right, looks like he's pumping for it, pumped, cut. And that is huge. That is a huge tackle right there by Royal Flush. Timeout, freeze warning, as the tackle was made inbounds.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed here to taking a shot at the end zone. I mean, you got nothing to lose. If it's intercepted, there's 20 seconds left. There's not much they can do.
Looks back, rolls up, throws it away before the sack, and 55 trying to catch that one. Didn't know he had a receiver on his own team behind him. 14 seconds left. Clock is stopped. You're about at the third. I don't know how to read this field, because we're over midfield, but we're not past the 50 yet on the Auburn field. You got about 30 yards to go, 35 yards to go from the goal line. What do you do here, partner?
I'll say it again. I'll take a shot. You got nothing to lose. 14 seconds. Worst case scenario, it's picked. What you don't want to have is an interception around the midfield line.
And that's going to be a caught pass, and it looks like it's going to be maybe a roughing the passer, illegal contact on the defense, which it is, because the quarterback was absolutely blasted on that play, and it's going to add some more yardage to this freeze warning drive, as I am in the middle of a freeze warning right now, as my face is frozen as this wind is ripping right into our face.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen at home, it has reached the uber cold point. I have not been this cold in a while in Auburn, Alabama.
Freeze warning, snap, throws, rolls right into the dirt, stopping the clock. That's huge. You didn't have an option. You got to throw it down. 22 yards to go, probably the last play of the half unless you get a short one. I think Freeze Warning still has 1 timeout remaining. So you could go in the middle of the field, get a little chunk, and make it a little more manageable. But at this point, what's the difference between 15 and 20 yards?
Oh, there's absolutely no difference. Might as well just, I wouldn't even be opposed to a little double pass. Give the person throwing the ball to the end zone more time to get it off, because you're seeing this rush, and that's probably why they haven't been able to get the ball to the end zone.
Yeah, give credit to the Royal Flush Squad getting some pressure. As we see the quarterback is standing about 7 yards deep from the snap. He walks back up, and it looks like he's going to drop back. He's going to roll out left, missing it, and drop, interception, running back, and it's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of it anyways. End of the quarter. Ryan McTighe on the interception there. Club baseball pitcher, first-team All-American with the interception, showing his dual-sport athletic ability.
How about that? Hey, you got to, as the club baseball team captain, it has to be nice to see one of your teammates
absolutely
making plays on the gridiron
as
as well.
Vice president of club baseball, I love to see when one of my boys is out there making plays on the football field. He's out there at practice throwing the plyo balls against the wall, getting his work in for baseball, and now he's in Jordan Hare making big plays, big interceptions. It's a proud teammate moment for me. But it is 15-7. Freeze Warning at the half. Can they finish off their Cinderella run here in Jordan Hare? We'll have to see, as we got 20 more minutes of intramural flag football left. I'm Riley Kelton. Trey Atkins with me. Stay tuned for about 4 minutes. We'll have more football for you here coming from Jordan Hare. And welcome back to Jordan Hare Stadium, where is the number 5 Royal Flush trailing number 23 Freeze Warning. by the score of 15-7 as we are in a freeze warning in the stands here. It is chilly in Jordan Hare. I'm Riley Cohn. Along me is Trey Atkins for 20 minutes of intramural football. Trey, you're shivering. What words you got? I need to warm you up.
Well, I'm very jealous of the Flush fanatics who brought blankets because, yes, it is cold.
It is cold, and Royal Flush starting off cold with a sack immediately by freeze warning as the pass was complete, but a sack in the backfield. Too much pressure for freeze warning for Royal Flush. A hander from freeze warning, and it's going to start back at second, and I believe 14 to go.
If the game ended right now, my position group on both sides of the ball that would be the MVP would be this front line, defensive line for freeze warning. They have been all over the quarterback today and made some crucial sacks.
The DNs from both sides are definitely making their presence known as the snap is off. Rolls back left. More pressure, and he's going to run it, take off, rocket, and he is taken down. A great tackle to keep it a third down, and it's going to be third and half a yard to go. This is where you need to see that QB sneak come in.
Yeah, why not? But also, that may have been the most impressive flag pull I've ever seen. That may have been a dive flag pull as you saw him roll all the way to the far sideline. What a play by the linebacker for freeze warning.
And it's kept it a third down here. Can they get another sack to drop it back? Rolls left, and he might as well take that first down, and he will. He's going to keep going. Get some extra yards. Cut back in the inside. Spin moving into the flag is pulled at the 30-yard line. First down, Royal Flush, gain of 10.
Yeah, we've called him Pat Mahomes. That was a little Johnny Manziel-esque. We've seen it all from him, a true dual threat.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel-esque. Not the Johnny Manziel in the Cleveland Browns, but Texas A&M Money Manziel. Seeing a little bit of action here in Jordan Hare as Johnny Manziel, otherwise known as Brady Edwards, drops back, looks to pass, overthrows it, nobody there, and luckily that one was not intercepted. The corner was making a break for the flag, didn't see the football come by his head, incomplete pass.
Yeah, just a little bit over the head there. Maybe wind had a factor.
The wind's having a factor on me for sure. I'm shivering, and maybe that one pushed the ball back a little bit too much. Not too sure what happened. A little miscue, but it's going to be second and about 9 to go for Royal Flush as the snap is off. Dropped back, no pressure. Hitch route, gets it, had the first down, runs back a little bit, has it again, and he is tackled for about a gain of 12 for Royal Flush. First down, and they've crossed that midfield mark. Down 8, trying to answer.
Yeah, great. Just a little backyard ball right there, a little throw and catch. Maybe thought the DB was on his back, but probably could have got more. But nonetheless, first down for Royal Flush.
First down, Royal Flush. What do they have to draw up? 18 to go to the first down. Drops back really far. Running back, misses a dive, gets his check down to the O-lineman, runs it right, and he is tackled for about a gain of 5 right there. There's going to be second down and about 12 to 11. I'm going to say that is 12 to go. It is 12 to go. Second and 12.
Yeah, crisis averted. A little pitch there as the defensive line was approaching, and then my guy in the sweatpants and long sleeves, the only smart one on the field, was able to get 5 yards out of it.
And he checks it down. He was ready. You always got to be ready for the ball to come to you because you can have O-lineman catch the ball in flag football, as we've seen here today. As the snap is off, he drops back. Pressure. Gets it off. And another first down. Flag's not pulled. They pull the shirt. He's cut to the middle. He's going to reach. Pylon, touchdown, Royal Flush. They answer back to open up the half.
What a response out of the locker room for Royal Flush. The DBs for freeze warning grabbed only T-shirt and not flag. And now Royal Flush, despite the safety and all the mishaps, have a chance to tie it up.
And Royal Flush going for that 2-point conversion to tie it up. And like we said, that safety earlier, the miscue on 4th and 5, you run it back 15 yards into your own end zone, and you take the safety. It would be a tie game right now. You could go for 1 to be in the lead, but they gave up that safety, and now they have to go for 2, which is for 10 yards right here. But if they can get another play like that, it won't be any problem here for Royal Flush. As they hard snap that one, almost drawing off sides, but they hold their ground. Snap is off. He drops back. Pressure. Rolls right. Crisis averted. Jump ball. Cut. 2 points has been awarded. We are tied up here in Jordan Hare with 15 to go. 15:45.
Great throw and catch on the run. Little slingshot-esque, like a baseball shortstop or third baseman trying to throw you out at first. And now a tie ball game.
Yeah, a little Jeter hop from the pocket. Running, scrambling right. Brady Edwards. What a throw. And freeze warning, getting the ball back with 15:25 on the clock at the moment. 15-15 all here in Jordan Hare. We said it's going to be an exciting one as freeze warning back with the ball. Snap is off. Quick throw, out route, a little too far. 2nd and 5.
Solid play design, just poor execution.
And they had the out route they wanted. They've been hitting those out routes to 55. 55 has been the guy. You want to put your best corner on him right now. He's been targeted a lot in this one. And snap is off. Freeze warning. Drop back. A lot of pressure. Scrambling. Looking lost. Rolls right. Has some room. He throws it. And it is caught. What a catch by number 52. What a phenomenal grab. And what a throw on the run to the right. Throwing a laser on a dive. He might as well be playing here on Jordan Hare on Saturdays. What a catch.
Yeah, sneaky SC top 10 worthy. My guy 52 has made some undercover great plays today. We saw him in the first half on the slip there in the double pass, and now probably the catch of the night.
Yeah. Freeze warning, you better take a shot right here as there's avoids a sack, checks it down, and that is going to be a gain of 5 and another first down. That one, don't you think they would want to go deep because they're 1 yard away and it's first down? It's 1st and 1.
Well, yeah, I'm a huge proponent of you have 3rd and 1 or 2nd and 1 taking a shot, because why not? But, I mean, they got the first down. Everyone has their own method. And it appears for freeze warning that is the short game, as we have seen throughout the duration of the game.
And freeze warning, notching another first down. It is 1st and 15 to go from the 35-yard line of Royal Flush as they're waiting to snap. And snap is off. Drops back, rushing 3. Royal Flush has pressure, avoids a stack. Great catch by the O-lineman. And that's going to be a gain of 3. 2nd and 11 for freeze warning.
We got here the 30-yard line, 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, 2nd and 11 from the 31. It's that first cone. I'm telling you, that yellow cone throws me off, too. I have to sit there and look at it for like 3 seconds to make sure which one I'm looking at is the right one. We got 2nd and 11 for freeze warning. What do you think they're going to do here, partner?
Probably the short ball, but as you see, we got an ISO on the left.
And there's that short out route again to the outside for a gain of 6 yards right there, right on cue.
Not bad at all, getting it down to about 3rd and 5. Right where they want. That's where I feel like this quarterback and this offense feel the most comfortable, are these 3rd and shorts or 3rd and mediums, where they don't have to take a deep ball. And from a distant booth glance, it appears maybe that Royal Flush has a little bit of a size advantage, so that option of the deep ball might not be there.
Yeah, I definitely want to say there's a little bit of a height advantage. Not too much, but it looks like they have more length on the arms a little bit than freeze warning. But these checkdowns are beautiful because right now you're 5 yards away. We've seen them do much. They can go deep, they can go short, and they can get the first down here. The snap is off. Pressure, short, out route, caught. Oh, drop. What a great play by the corner, but there is a flag on the play. Is it going to be a holding or a PI? It's on the defense, and nonetheless, it's going to be a first down for freeze warning. We'll just have to wait and see what the call is.
I believe you're not allowed to pull the ball out of someone's hands in flag football, as in force a fumble.
Okay. So illegal contact would be my guess on what the call is. And it's from the spot of the foul. They're marking it a catch, and they're going to call the flag from where the ball was caught from, and it's going to be placed at about the 10.5-yard line, splitting the 10, each cone splitting the 10-yard line. 1st and goal to go for freeze warning. Trying to take a lead here with 11:35 left in the game. Freeze warning looking back. Snap, drops, rolls left immediately. A lot of pressure, throws it away, avoids a sack, and a little trip and stumble there from each player.
Yeah, we got some physical plays here for the nightcap. As we've seen a lot of people on the ground, a lot of flags flying. But nonetheless, 2nd and 10, no flag.
Yeah, we haven't seen too many injuries, thank goodness, and partially because we have that wonderful rec training staff
exactly.
here. And we would like to take this moment and thank the ref staff for being out here, taking their time to make sure that our collegiate family, the Auburn family, is safe, playing in Jordan Hare on this wonderful Monday night, 10 p.m. And the rec referees out here. Beautiful. They're reffing a great game. They're making the right calls. They're letting them play, letting them have fun. And if you want to be out here letting everyone have fun, officiating the game, contact the rec and become a part of this wonderful world of flag football. Co-ed flag football is going on too, so the season's not over. You got kickball. There's so much you can do. Come out to the rec, be a referee, and maybe next year, or maybe for the co-ed league. I'm not too sure what they're doing for that, but maybe you could be in Jordan Hare reffing and add that to your LinkedIn profile, add it to your resume, and maybe you'll get a job from it. As we are cranking that Soldier Boy, and freeze warning. Taking the snap. Here it comes. Drop back, caught. Here he goes. Rolls right. No pressure. Great blocking. Coming from the blind side. And it is a sack. It is a pull. Not too sure. They're not calling the sack, but the completion's for half a yard anyway. No troubles there. It is going to be 3rd and 9 for freeze warning. A great defensive coverage. Great defensive pressure from Royal Flush.
Yeah, there hasn't really been much across the middle or anywhere within the hashes for this freeze warning squads. We've seen most of their success coming to the outside, but big 3rd down right here.
And freeze warning catching it, rolling left immediately, rocking into the pressure. Miss a flagpole, contested catch. Great breakup from Royal Flush, number 13 over there. And we have a 4th and 9 to go for freeze warning. Are they going to stall? Are they going to freeze out on this drive? Can Royal Flush flush the bad woes on defense down the drain and come out on top like a royal king? Wow. That was a lot.
That was poetry.
That was a lot for my brain to process. We just spit it and hopefully it came out right. And I think I did poetic justice there.
Yeah, but a lot of 50-50 plays here on the quarterback with the flag, getting the ball off at the last second. It appeared that the freeze warning squad wanted a PI, possibly, but big play.
And here it is, 4th down, drops back, looking, running up the middle, pressure, wide open, overthrows him. He had the receiver in the corner if he threw it a little lower, but turnover on downs. Royal Flush is going to gain the ball from the 9-yard line with the rest of the field to go. What a great stand for Royal Flush.
Yeah, that might come back and be the deciding factor of this game. A crucial stop on the goal line for Royal Flush. Now with the chance to take a very long drive, about a 70-yard drive to the other side of the field and take the lead with maybe not that much time on the clock depending on how they approach this.
Yeah, 8:50 to go here. Royal Flush with the ball in a tie game, and Jordan Hare 15-15, 71 yards to go. Drop back Brady Edwards, pump fake, just the D-line and jump off the hands up the middle. He had him open, just a little too high. It is going to be 2nd and 11 to go for Royal Flush.
Yeah, Edwards very fortunate there that that ball found the ground. Once again, we've seen a lot of tipped interceptions today. You got to be careful too, back stuck on your own 10-yard line.
Yeah, you don't want to throw up any prayer balls right now because you turn it over. It's going to be short territory for freeze warning as the snap is off. Drops back, rushing 2, blocking 2. He has some time. Great protection. Lofts it up. He's got a man wide open, and it's a dive, and he is incomplete. He had him open once again, but throwing off his back foot, going the other way. Couldn't find it under, but there is a flag on the play, and let's see who it is on.
Might be offensive PI. We saw that collision there around the 25-yard line. Wouldn't be surprised if this is going back.
And it looks like it is going back on Royal Flush. It's going to be offensive PI, I believe, like you said. And it's going to be about 2nd and 5 or 4.5 if you want to get very technical. Oh no, they decline the penalty. What a bold strategy there for freeze warning. Declining the penalty, make it 3rd and 11 to go instead of making it 7 and 15. What do you think about that one, partner?
Well, we'll see right here. I'm not opposed to it. One less down.
And it doesn't matter anyway, because either way, they caught a ball down. 30-yard completion for Brady Edwards to number 13. And that's going to be a 1st down Royal Flush from midfield. What a dot, what a throw.
Well, yeah, once again, off going to his right, 30 yards down the field. Got 2 feet in bounds. Just great execution there despite the pressure, and a huge 1st down for Royal Flush.
And what a great ball. 31 on the dive, on the dot, to the pinpoint of the sideline. 40 yards to go to take the lead with 6:40 left in the game. Drops back, rolls it, going deep. He's got a man open. Can he lead him? And it is caught. What a ball. What an adjustment by the receiver of Royal Flush. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. What a pass. What a catch.
Yeah, that was a college-level pass and catch right there off the back foot, getting it all the way down to about the 5-yard line. Well, 15 on, or what would that be, 20 on the field, maybe 5 if this was 100 yards, but anyways, nonetheless, don't want to take away from how great of a catch that was, falling down, getting in bounds, and a chance to score here with 6 minutes left.
2 passes, 65 yards for Royal Flush. Goal to go from about the 6-7 yard line. Drops back, here's the snap, rolling left, stepping up, jump throw, sidearm throw, tip ball, drop down, luckily not intercepted. Maybe trying to do a little too much there.
Yeah, getting a little cute there, jumping up in the air, looking once again for that jump pass. I mean, it was a tight spiral. It would have been one heck of a play. But if you're a Royal Flush fan, fortunately that ball found the ground.
Yeah, we have the Royal Flush family crew. We have the family, the parents of the quarterback, Brady Edwards, right in front of us, bringing out their signs. They yelled at us when we called him Patrick Mahomes. They yelled, Patrick Mahomes' mother.
The Flush Crazies.
The Flush Crazies. And that is going to be a false start. Yep, that flag is going to be thrown. They tried to hard count. Receiver wasn't on the same page. And a costly 5-yard penalty when you had the ball so close to the goal line. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line for Royal Flush with 5:10 to go here. Trying to score to take the lead in a tie ball game here in Jordan-Hare Stadium. Snap is off, drops back. Pressure coming up the sides. Jump ball, middle, and he led him just a little too far out the back of the end zone. Incomplete anyway. 3rd down.
Solid ball, though, putting it just where the receiver can get it. 52, even if he would have caught the ball, there was no chance he could have stayed in bounds. So just setting up an end zone shot with 2 downs left to go. Wouldn't be surprised to see a short play.
A short play, manageable, or will they go for the end zone on 2 straight plays? We'll just have to find out right before they snap the ball. Edwards back, claps, snaps, drops back. Great protection. He's got a defender in his face, rolls right. He's got a lot of green grass in front of him, hits the lineman, overthrows it, almost intercepted, and it is dropped and has fallen off at the goal line. A huge drop for the defensive freeze warning, but a bad throw from Edwards right there.
Yeah, that one will haunt freeze warning for sure. A golden opportunity to escape this goal line attack, if you will, from Royal Flush. Now they have a second chance. It may come back to bite them here on 4th down.
4th and goal from the 14-yard line. Can Royal Flush punch it in and take the lead with under 4 to go here? Edwards, snap is off, drops back, protection, rolls left, pressure in his face, lobs it up, interception for freeze warning. He's going to have a return, he's going to run left. He's got someone tracking him on the backside like DK Metcalf. He runs out of bounds. That is a 1st down. Freeze warning from about the 30-yard line. Freeze warning, escaping the goal line stand, freezing the Royal Flush offense.
Yeah, back-to-back tremendous stops by both defenses. The freeze warning quarterback on the play right there, playing both sides of the ball and coming up big for his squad when they needed him the most.
Well, you got to help yourself out on both sides of the football. From the 25 of the other side, freeze warning is going to have the ball on the 25. If you're looking at the Jordan-Hare lines, it's from the 45. Freeze warning, snap, off, drops back, has some time in the pocket, rolls left, scrambles, looks down, chucks it at the ground, and a flag as the quarterback was hit. Oh, no, I think it's going to be intentional grounding maybe, or is it roughing the passer?
Could be both. I saw it thrown as soon as the quarterback hit the ground.
It is going to be roughing the passer on the defense. Got a little too chippy there. Too much. You can't do that in flag football. And it is going to be placed on the 35-yard line. 1st down once again, 1st and 5 to go. Do you take a deep shot right here, knowing that there's a little time left?
I wouldn't want to give them any shot of getting the ball back. Play your type of ball. Do the short throws. Keep churning down the field. And when you're the 23 seed playing the 5 seed and you have a chance to win the game with no time left on the clock, I'm taking that opportunity every single time.
And the snap is off. He rolls left. Short pass, out route. Got the 1st down. Spin move, stays in bounds, and is going to be a 1st down for freeze warning, crossing that midfield mark. Now on the Royal Flush 37 and on the Jordan-Hare 37-yard line.
I wouldn't even be surprised to see freeze warning slow down here, use the play clock, give no opportunity for this squad to get the ball back.
As freeze warning, we are under 2 minutes, 1:45 left. That clock is going to keep running until we get to that 1 minute mark. After that, it is 1st downs. We'll stop the chains until the referees blow the whistle again. Out of bounds, we'll stop the clock, and incompletions will stop the clock. Freeze warning, snap is off. Short route, out route, too far. Out the outstretched arms, and almost another penalty there with a little bit of late contact at the end. You can't be doing that if you're Royal Flush.
Yeah, good read by the free safety, though, knowing that they like to go outside, beat him to the ball there, and a great play to bat it down.
Yeah, once you start running those out routes too much, those corners and safeties are going to jump down on it, and that could eventually become a risky throw because they're throwing them so quick that he doesn't even have time to read if the corner's there or not. He's just kind of throwing it, trying to lead his receiver. Balance on the chemistry as we have reached that 1 minute mark as the snap just gets off. Drop back. He's got some protection. He's going deep. He's got a man a little bit. There's a flag on the play, and it is dropped interception, and we'll have to see what it is. I think it's going to be defensive holding as the flag was thrown before the pass happened. As we have the clock stopped at 1 minute, it is a flag on the defense. They're getting a little too handsy. Royal Flush, you're shooting yourself in the foot right now.
Yeah, hopefully they're not listening to me. I kept saying take the short ball, and as soon as they take a shot, they drew a penalty. So short, long, I guess, is what's inside that playbook for freeze warning. Now at the 20-yard, or whoa, my bad. What is it? What is
20,
that?
it is going to be from the 27-yard line. Now, but like you said, though, deep shot, you don't want to give them a chance. And if there was no penalty, that's almost an interception. There was a dive and it was dropped. This freeze when he takes another snap, looking, struggling, and it is going to be a sack. Oh, you cannot do that. He shoved him straight to the ground, a little aggressive. I think it was just trying to two-hand touch him as when the flag falls off automatically. It is just two-hand touch. But a two-hand touch with a little too much passion behind it, and the referee didn't like that. Thrown away immediately. It looks like unsportsmanlike conduct is going to be received. A little chippiness coming down. I mean, it's crunch time, tie game.
Yeah, absolute madness right there. We've seen 31's flag holding on for dear life the entire game. That's the type of decision to where if freeze warning comes out on top, I wouldn't be surprised if that guy got removed from the group chat for costing his team right there.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to push him down, but emotions high right now as Royal Flush shooting themselves in the foot there, drawing the unsportsmanlike conduct. It is going to be from the 19-yard line. Goal to go, first and goal, 52 seconds left. These 4 downs are the game right here, and if not, it's probably going to go overtime, which I'm kind of hoping for, but the chilliness, I'm kind of hoping it doesn't go overtime.
Yeah, instant classic right here, game of the night, 15-15 with all on the line and a Navy t-shirt.
And what a great opportunity everyone has right now. Freeze warning, rolling left. He's got a lot of open grass. He's going to run out of bounds unscathed, and that is going to be second and goal from the 12-yard line. Clock stopped at the 48 for freeze warning.
You know, I like the run there, but oddly enough, if I'm a freeze warning fan, you would want him to stay in bounds to keep that clock turning.
Right.
Give them no opportunity. You want to be the ones with the ball.
That's what I was thinking, because goal to go, you have 3 plays no matter what happens unless there's a penalty. So if you keep that clock turning, you give Royal Flush less of a chance to get the ball out route, outreaching. Ooh, that one could have been caught. It would have been close. It would have been dependent on the flag pool, but either way, that ball would have been inside the 5-yard line with 45 seconds left. Would have kept the clock turning, would have forced Royal Flush to probably use one of their timeouts, which is huge at this point of the game.
Yeah, a little bit close to the numbers there, and that may have been 6.
Depending on the flag pool, could have been 6, but no, it is going to be third down and goal from the 12-yard line. Snap is off, freeze warning, drops back, rolls right, looks, end zone, interception! No one was there, he wasn't open. He's going, and his flag is not pulled. It is going to be tackled, stripped down at the 30-yard line. He almost got through, had one man to beat, but it's going to be an interception, Royal Flush ball from the 30-yard line, and they have 50 yards to go and 35 seconds. All 2 of their timeouts with the clock stopping on any first down. They might just do it here in 35 seconds.
Again, absolute madness here at Jordan-Hare Stadium. What a play by the DB, and he was about a half an inch away from breaking that for 6 and making the game-winning play. But nonetheless, 35 seconds left to go. Let's see if Edwards and company can pull off the comeback win and receive the t-shirts.
And Edwards has been slinging that ball on the last drive. They had 2 plays for 65 yards. Let's see if they can bring some of that magic back. He drops back. He's looking back. He's got time. He checks it down, and a jump ball with no one else behind him. And it's going to be a PI right there for Royal Flush. A late flag. It came down a little after. Freeze warning not too heavy, but a lot of flags coming out.
Yeah, again, Chippy, 50-50 ball there. The ref had a better angle than we did, so we'll trust her call. Couldn't really tell, but nonetheless, first down with 30 seconds left to go for Royal Flush.
Yeah, freeze warning. The dude jumped over the back of him, and I think that he got the contact a little early, trying to make a play on the ball. No malicious intent behind it, but it is going to be a first down midfield for the Royal Flush. And here it comes, 30 seconds left in this tie ball game. Drop back. He's dropping back. He's staying back. He wants to roll right. He releases a dot, and he's open. That is going to be a 10-yard gain for Ryan McTighe. And a timeout, Royal Flush. 30 yards to go, Royal Flush, 21 seconds. You have one timeout remaining. This is a fun one, isn't it?
Oh, this is a blast. Props to both defenses here. This looked like it about to be a shootout, and then as each team proceeded to get to the red zone, they haven't been able to score.
We've seen both teams get down to the red zone, having some struggles, but can Royal Flush pull it together here and freeze the freeze-warning defense as the wind is ripping, freezing me right now. And here it comes. Edwards drops back. He's ready for the snap. Snap is off. Drops back. He's looking for the end zone. Jump ball. Interception on a dive from the 1-yard line. What a grab by Freeze Warning. And this one looks like it's going to overtime, folks. What a catch. What a grab.
What a play to read that deep ball by Freeze Warning. Now, the tricky situation here. Celebrate, but keep in mind you're close to that goal line, and we've seen a safety already today. With 15 seconds left, you never know.
Yeah, the only negative about it is he caught it on the half-yard line. He wanted to be one step back for what a grab, though. I'm glad we got that on camera. He's going to want to put that on his huddle film. Send it to Auburn. He might be on the field Saturdays if he makes reads like that. What a play, but now with your Freeze Warning, you got to be hanging around, and I guess I just got word from our cameraman it wasn't on film. I wish y'all could have seen the grab. It was a dive, it was a catch. Cameraman slacking over here.
I'm sorry, man. I saw that play. It was fantastic.
It was a wonderful play, but Freeze Warning, snap it. You need to throw the ball, not take the penalty. And it is a snap thrown to the goal line, and it is Royal Flush looking for a intentional grounding. But since you can throw to the linemen, there is technically a receiver in the area. 12 seconds. Half-yard line. You got 79.5 yards to go. You're trying to milk this clock. You need to get rid of it. No safeties. That's what you want to do. A little late hit on the quarterback once again. Pulling his flag, shoving him to the ground. It's getting chippy, and we're going to go to overtime unless some crazy stuff happens, like a bad snap.
Well, that's crazy because we're in the one stadium in the world where anything in the world can happen.
Absolutely. 10 seconds doesn't mean anything. We've seen games turn around with 1 second left on the clock. You can't. And in flag football, want to note, if you drop the snap, it is like a fumble. It is where it's left. You can't do anything. Don't run out the back of the end zone, Dan Orlovsky. He almost ran out the back. He was flirting with that back line there. Milked a little bit of clock. 4 seconds left. If you're him, do you catch this next snap and throw it away? But it's 4th downer.
So you can punt,
You can
believe.
punt.
I'm punting that thing out of bounds, and hopefully
Absolutely. Because if you give them one shot in the end zone, it's okay. They're going to use their timeout. They're going to discuss what they have to do. Because punt in flag football, you cannot have blockers. You can't rush the entire field. You cannot do that. It is a free punt. Everyone on the defense, they will have to tell the official if they're going for the punt. So no fake punt, no none of that. They have to tell the official what they're going to do, and the entire defense will be able to be back and ready to catch the punt. And I believe the ball is not allowed to bounce on the ground twice. So if the ball hits the ground, stays in bounds, the defensive team can catch the ball and return it. If it bounces on the ground twice, unreturnable. Catch in the air, returnable. So you got to kick it out of bounds here, right?
Oh, 100%. Give them no chance to return it. Even if you kick it to around where the logo is, that still should be enough to get 4 seconds out of the way and get this thing to overtime.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong by the way their formation is and the way the defense is lined up. Are they going for it?
You only live once, baby.
Hey, why not? 99 yards for the rest of your life.
Just win, baby.
It looks like they're maybe going for it, which is a questionable call on the half-yard line. He's going to run, chuck it up, throw it, and clock has expired. Woo! He almost threw it out of bounds before the clock ran out. Questionable decision to not punt it out of bounds.
And that's why you need to value punters. They may not have a guy.
And we are 15-15 headed to overtime. And we will be right back in just a moment for this overtime coverage. Royal Flush, freeze warning, tied at 15, overtime in the final game of the Intermural Championship. And welcome back to Jordan Hare Stadium, where we are in overtime of the final game of the Intermural Championships with number 5 Freeze winning, number 23 Freeze winning, number 5 Royal Flush. We are in overtime, and I'm going to explain the overtime rules real quick. Each team, 4 downs from the 10-yard line, and then after you're going to go for 1, 2, or 3. Then the other team gets a chance to match the ball. The referees were not set. That play is no good.
I don't know if you saw there, but 31 was signaling for a timeout. I don't know if they had enough players on the field. If he got it off in time, great call.
I believe the referees were still trying to get everyone set. Royal Flush trying to catch everyone out of position because no one was guarding their receivers. But each team, 4 downs from the 10-yard line. Then you get to go to 1, 2, or 3. If the other team matches, it keeps going for another drive. And after that, it is like college football, 1 play from either 1, 2, or 3, and the other team has to match or leave. Whoever doesn't score, we go home as champions and win the Navy t-shirt as the snap is off for Royal Flush. Pressure immediately. Rolls right. He's got a receiver. Misses it on the dive. Incomplete pass. It is going to be 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line.
Yeah, the red zone been both teams' kryptonite in this extra numbers version of college football's overtime, to put it more simple. I feel like you got to convert on this opening possession if you're Royal Flush. All hands on deck. Whip out everything from the playbook because you can't not score here.
Absolutely. This is all or nothing. This is the end of the season. It's overtime. You can't take these plays to next season. Well, you could, but you can't take this moment to next season as a fake snap. And he gets a pass. Oh, it is dropped. What a crucial drop at this point of the game. On the 2-yard line, open to the chest. A great throw by Edwards. Dropped. 3rd and 10, and that's what you needed in that moment. A big chunk play for 3rd and 2. You get 2 plays from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, no, that one would have been down to the 1 or 2. Another great sidearm throw. Very impressive from Edwards, but unfortunately no connection.
And Edwards looking like Mahomes. Can he pull out some Mahomes magic? He's got a crosser going to the left. He's open. He's got a pylon. He's going for it. Touchdown. Royal Flush. They answer on the first one on 3rd down. Get a QB rush to the pylon. And now we will have to see if they go for 1, if they go for 2 or 3. And Freeze Warning is going to have to come out and match it.
Yeah, some Edwards electricity right there, getting to the pylon. A much-needed score here. Very curious to see how they approach this with the 1, 2, or 3.
And it looks like they are going to go for 1. I think that is a good call because Freeze Warning is either going to have to go for 1 and convert. If you get it, you want to just make sure you get those points on the board, because if you go for 2 and you miss it, then Freeze Warning can go for 1 from the 3-yard line. High percentage to make this play. But if they want to go crazy and Freeze Warning wants to get the win, they have to go from the 10 if you convert this. What will Royal Flush do? From the 3-yard line, trying to get that 1 extra point, 21-15, trying to push it to 22.
Look at this unique square formation. I don't think I've seen this.
Yeah, a couple blockers. One's leaks out. Got some protection. Oh, lineman breaks light. Jump throw. Throws it up. Interception. Wow. It can be returned. It is going to be returned. It's going to be pulled. Flag is missed. He's going to lateral it. He's going to, the ball hits the ground, and a golden opportunity to notch those 2 points on the board. I don't know if that counts for 1, 2, or 3 on the return. I don't know if we've ever seen a return in flag football. I thought it usually gets knocked down. But nonetheless, no good, and that is huge for Freeze Warning because now all we have to do is get the touchdown to continue the game, maybe win the game from the 3-yard line.
If you love flag football, this is your paradise. What a game tonight. We've seen it all. We've seen a safety. We saw almost the play of a lifetime right there. I was thinking lateral the entire time because he had him there on the opposite side if he had gotten ahead and
he had a huge plot of green grass in front. We've seen a triple reverse pass to open the game for 40 yards. We've seen 2 plays, 65 yards. We've seen diving interceptions on the goal line. We've seen, now we're in overtime. What a golden moment for everyone, and we want to thank the Rec for letting us come out here to Jordan Hare as the snap is off. For Freeze Warning. Rolls left, rolls right. Flag is going to be down, and it looks like they're going to get a legal contact on Royal Flush as 34 drew the penalty, dropped down on the ground, and is going to be, I believe, 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. A huge play to take the hit for the boys.
So bear with me here for the people at home. Did I just see a basketball charge play design to get 5 yards?
Hey, they always said LeBron James was going to play football.
Wow.
And we saw a flop, and now we have 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Snap rolls right. He looks back left, rolls back right again, breaks some ankles. We got some slippery slip. Throws it and incomplete. Looks like he was just trying to throw that one away, not take any yardage. Still 2nd and goal from the 5. You're not too worried right now.
Yeah, avoided the pressure there. Maybe could have kept running and got a couple yards, but from as far away as we are, maybe he saw something that we didn't. So now 2nd down and 5, still playing it safe with the opportunity to tie and possibly win the ball game.
Absolutely. And freeze warning from the 5-yard line, and the freezing conditions may be playing in their hand because they're named after Mother Nature right now. Freeze warning as we are freezing in Jordan Hare right now. The wind is ripping at this very moment. In favor of freeze warning if they wanted to throw a ball deep. And it is going to be a sack! What a complete sack! And there was a man wide open in the middle. It looked like he swatted it, knocked the whole belt off, didn't even pull the flag, but that counts as a sack. Huge, huge play for Royal Flush because that's a touchdown. Wide open in the middle, completed the pass, nobody on him. But no, it is a sack, and now we have 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line.
Safe to say that was the biggest play of that guy's short tenured flag football career in the championship game, getting the sack, pushing him back to the 15-yard line with 3rd and goal to go.
And that could be the game winner right there, but we're just going to have to wait and see because magic happens in this stadium. You never know what's going to happen on these plays. But what a play for Royal Flush. 3rd and goal from the 15-yard line. Snap, back drop, pressure, rolls right. He's got a man wide open, and he misses the flagpole. Touchdown, freeze warning! Touchdown, freeze warning! They reward him the touchdown. He reached over the pile, and there's a flag down on the 1, but they gave him the touchdown. 21-21. Freeze warning. Royal Flush tied once again. Freeze warning with a chance to win it.
Going back to the roots there, hitting the out route, stuck the ball across the pylon despite the flag. I don't even think his flag came off, or maybe he just put it back on quickly. But what a way to get the ball over the end zone, sacrifice for your team, and the Fighting Ethan Millers with a chance to win the ball game as the 23rd seed in the tournament.
And Royal Flush making a great play, 34, reaching out those arms, crossing the goal line, and Royal Flush backs against the wall. They have to make a stop on this extra point to push it to 2, double overtime. Freeze warning, snap, rolls left, he's got an opening, oh, he's going back right, his flags fell off, all you have to do is touch him, he throws it, intercepted, it's going to get returned, the 54's got him, oh, he's coming back, and he's touched down because his flags fell off too. We're going to double overtime here. Royal Flush, they both make interceptions on the extra point, and the fans are cheering, the fans are hyped. Jordan Hare Magic, we're going crazy.
Free football, ladies and gentlemen, holy cow. We almost had a return again on the 2-point conversion. The officials missed it. He lost his flag there. That could have been a crucial miss there to end the ball game. Holy cow, we have seen it all tonight, partner.
Yeah, so the quarterback's flags fell off when he made the cut. Once a quarterback or player's flags fall off when he has the ball, all you have to do is touch him with 2 hands and he is down. Or 1 hand, I believe. You just have to touch him and he's down because you have no flags to pull. We saw that there. That is a rule.
Oh, okay.
And then on the return, we saw the quarterback who caught the ball running freely, but his flags fell off. So all you had to do was touch him. So there was no flags to pull. You don't have a chance for a missed flag opportunity. As freeze warning is back on offense again, you got to flush it. You got the ball again. 1st and goal from the 10 in double overtime. What a game we have here in the final game of the Intermural Championships. As the snap is off, he drops back 10 yards. He pump fakes. He rolls right. He spikes into the ground. He's not taking a loss. 2nd and goal from the 10.
Whew. Free football once again. Time to regroup for this freeze warning squad. After missing that opportunity, a play away from getting the Navy t-shirts, now it's time to go back from the 10-yard line, dial up a short drive, and get back on the scoreboard.
And each team fighting for those Navy coveted t-shirts and the title of Intermural Champion of the Men's Independent League. Here we go, snap, drops back, he's got some time, his flags fell off, there's a flag, it's a tip ball, it is almost an interception, but it is dropped, but there's a flag on the play.
If I'm freeze warning, I'm calling a timeout and getting my quarterback a new set of flags. You can't have that happening in double overtime of the championship game.
Yeah, someone needs to teach him how to tie a knot, or we need to get him some new flags, because those flags keep falling off. You can't be having that out here on the biggest stage of the intramural season.
Oh, we had a flag.
It was a flag. There was a 30, I believe 34 was hit. The O-lineman was hit once again. It looks like it's just going to be 2nd and goal from the 5. More illegal contact on Royal Flush. They're shooting themselves in the foot once again, and the snap is up from the 10. He drops back to the 15. He's got a man open. Touchdown! Freeze warning on the same out route they've been doing the whole game.
34 once again. Great to have him on fantasy. Hits him on the out route. Great effort by the DB. Perfect ball by 31. And now they'll call a timeout to regroup from their previous mishap on the point after attempt.
27-21, freeze warning on top and double overtime at the moment. Calling a timeout to go over. Swag Surf is playing in the building. We're hitting the Swag Surf here in the studio, and this game has been eventful. It's been fun. It's been everything you ever want in a flag football game in Jordan-Hare. This has been a wonderful opportunity. We want to thank the Rec for coming out here, letting us be out here, call this game, live our dreams. If you want to live your dreams behind the broadcast booth, come to WEGL and join the sports team. We want you here. We want you here. If you want to join the Rec and be on the field and be a ref, join the Rec, be a referee. You can be in Jordan-Hare. If you want to be a trainer, if you want to go in the medical field, go to the Rec and become a trainer and help our athletes succeed. As freeze warning, the quarterback's going to run out left. He's going to tell his receiver what he wants him to do. He's calling an audible. He's going back. He's going under center. He's here. He's ready. Here comes the snap. Snap is off. He looks left. He looks back right. He's got opening. He's got grass.
Run.
He's going to have it. He dives. He drops the football. They're going to give it to him. Oh, my goodness, I thought he was out of bounds or dropped the football, but no, the referee's got a better view than me, and it is going to be a converted extra point for freeze warning. Huge in this football game right now, ladies and gentlemen, and this is just going to get better and better.
Yeah, what a fantastic play by the quarterback. He saw the open lane, saw the pylon, and nothing was going to hold him back. Great effort to dive, 50-50 play right there. And for freeze warning, they got that very, very coveted 1 point that could end up being a Navy t-shirt.
And Royal Flush with the ball, snaps, looks end zone immediately. Oh, he had him on the back shoulder, but the receiver didn't stop in time. He had him. Great read by Brady Edwards, but too far. Second and goal from the 10-yard line. Ethan Miller back here cheering for freeze warning. He's a part of the team. He's been injured. He got placed on IR. Season-ending injury. Heartbroken team. They're playing in form. He's limping back here. They're playing the T-shirts for him. As Royal Flush takes a snap, drops back. He has some protection, some pressure. Sidearm throw. Almost interception for the blue T-shirt, but no, it hits the ground. And we play on as it's third and goal from the 10-yard line.
Partner, would you say this is the best game you've ever attended at Jordan-Hare?
I think
including
this might be the greatest football game ever played in Jordan-Hare. As the drop back, he's ran way back. He's got some time. He needs to run that. He needs to run it. He is going to run it. He avoids it. Oh, it's a flagpole. Did he get it? No, they mark him a half-yard short. He reached over it. They didn't give it to him. He is marked down short, and it's going to come down to half a yard to glory.
Holy cow, what a play. Edwards electricity once again on the spin move, reaching the pylon. I'm sure that Royal Flush would love to have a challenge flag in their back pocket, but unfortunately the only camera we have is under Noah's control right now.
The only camera in the stadium running is the one we have right now. If that was me, that's a touchdown, but oh my goodness, they got the flagpole. It was a phenomenal flagpole.
The officials are talking about it.
I think he got the ball over the pylon before the flagpole. Great pool, but that's a touchdown in my book. What do you think, partner?
Couldn't really tell from up here. I'm sure the official on the sideline made the right call. The Flush fanatics didn't really like that one, but 4th and 1 to go.
And all it comes down is to this. 4th and goal, 1 yard line. Royal Flush. The snap is off. He runs right. He throws it up. Touchdown, Royal Flush. An extra point away. It was in the fingertips. A freeze warning hit off his hand. It was a pooch pass. A Tim Tebow jump. Hits off his hand. Touchdown nonetheless. 1 point game. You got to get the extra point here.
And here we go. It'll be a ball game.
They're going for 2. They're going for 2. This is it. Folks, get on your feet. This is the end of the game right here, right now. Royal Flush going for the win, going for 2. They got 2 out to the right. They got 2 blockers. They got a center. They got 1 out left. Edwards, snap, drops back. They have a free rusher. He's pressured. He's open. He dropped it! Oh, he dropped it! He dropped the ball! He dropped the game winner! Freeze warning! The Cinderella wins the Intermural Championship! Oh my goodness, the 23 seed! There was 22 teams better! They win the game! They win! The Cinderella run complete! Cinderella run complete! Oh my goodness, freeze warning on top. 28-27. The ball was in his hands, Trey. The ball was in his hands. What happened out there? You're You're frozen.
I'm froze.
Would you say you had a freeze warning coming?
Safe to say, you gotta feel for Royal Flush. It was a great rollout. Unfortunately, the receiver couldn't come in. Great. Thank you to both teams for a fantastic couple hours of flag football. That was an awesome game. Riley, you put on an absolute clinic, my brother.
Oh, my goodness. He dropped the football at the end. I appreciate it. He dropped the football at the end. Freeze warning wins on a miracle. He froze in the moment, one would say. Off the hands, rolled right, had his receiver open, and just threw the hands, and Royal Flush, the 5 seed, goes home. Sad. Freeze warning rolls out, wins the championship of Jordan-Hare, and walks home as men's independent champions.
The Fighting Ethan Millers, man. The 23rd seed, how in the world did that happen?
I mean, it's a Cinderella run.
Did y'all play the
and it is
Patriots or like
wonderful.
Chiefs in the regular season? How'd y'all end up here?
I mean, I can see why they ended up here. They fought. They had resilience. They threw the plays when they needed it most. But nonetheless, a victory for Freeze Warning, and we would like to thank the Rec. We would like to thank Eagle Eye for their equipment. We would like to thank Auburn for letting us come into Jordan-Hare to live our dreams, let the people live their dreams. We called a game in Jordan-Hare. They played a game in Jordan-Hare. We'd like to thank the trainers for keeping our athletes safe. We would like to thank everyone who made this possible. And thank y'all for tuning in to this wonderful intramural flag football game. I'm Riley Kelton. This is Trey Atkins. Any last words for you, Trey?
That was a fantastic game. Thank you to everyone at the Rec. I had an absolute ball. Hopefully, we'll all be graduated, but hopefully this continues to be a thing at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was awesome. Great crowds throughout the night. Fantastic games. And what a way to cap it off.
I mean,
The double OT game.
I am looking forward to calling this game next year if I'm not playing in it, because I might just have to, after all that energy, I might just have to put the cleats back on and head out to Jordan-Hare and fight for that coveted Navy t-shirt. Or maybe the co-ed league will be out here, and I'll be representing WEGL and what we do out on the gridiron. But ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. Freeze warning 28, Royal Flush 27. Thank y'all for tuning in, and War Eagle.